What up, dogs? Welcome back to Garo Click Your Heroes. Alright, let's get right back into it, shall we? Last episode, we were talking about some stuff. Before we continue on that, let me just name this last episode. Garo Click Your Heroes 249, part 2. Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to start uploading it. Why not? It's super late in the night. I don't imagine every fucking person in this apartment is using the bandwidth. And even if they are, fuck them. Let's just upload this shit. It's going to be on the 14th. There we go. It's going to be at noon. There we go. Episode 249, part 2. Yes, that's correct. 249, part 2. Yeah, 14. That's what I said. Yes, good. Publish. Awesome. Good. Yes. Can you just change this? Yes. Save the changes. Perfect. Awesome. Wonderful. Okay. How much? Oh shit! No, we're a little behind. Okay, and they gave us like a ton of fucking chests in a row. That's nice. So Fortuna has been a real nice help so far. Sorry, we were talking in the last episode about my new way of thinking about these skill activation like procs. Okay, so instead of being like 30% chance of doing like a shitty thing and then a third chance of doing something shitty and then a 6th chance of doing something good, like not shitty. I've revised a little bit to do so yes, so it is still a third of a chance to do something shitty, and that shitty thing is Clickstorm. So if the skill activation procs on Clickstorm, it activates Clickstorm. If it procs on Energize, it activates Clickstorm, and if it procs on Reload, it activates Clickstorm as well. So fun that they do that for us. Thank you so much, Playsaurus. That was really, really nice of you. But what's it called? Past that, I was just like, okay, anything else we get is like pretty good. But it's not. That's not necessarily true. So I've revised it to do, instead of like a third bad and then the rest is good, 2/3 good. It's like a third bad, a third pretty alright, and then a third absolutely nothing. 100% nothing's going on. So, okay. So what are the 3 absolutely nothings going on? That's obviously Lucky Strikes. It's obviously Golden Clicks, and it's obviously Super Clicks, because to utilize those skills, you're going to have to actually click on monsters, and we're not clicking on monsters. You can't make me. I'm sorry. No matter how many comments y'all leave, which is 0, because I've never seen one, but even if you left them, I would still not do it. I'm so sorry, guys. I cannot bring myself to do an active build. It is so fucking tedious and min-maxy. I'm sorry. I gotta do this idle build. It's my favorite sort of thing to do, especially with all the commentary that's going on in the background. It's a fun time. We have a fun time talking with each other. And if the entire time I was just thinking about fucking strategy and fucking min-maxy clicking and shit, and you hear the clicking in the background, and my fucking finger gets carpal tunnel, then everybody dies in the end. Because I murdered them. That's how that story ends. So yes, so that's because, so that's the reason why I say that's a third nothing happens, and then a third of the time some pretty good shit happens. So a third of the time either Dark Ritual happens, Metal Detector happens, or Power Surge happens. Power Surge is really nice, especially when you're stuck on a level. Like I mentioned last episode, I was I was playing like it did yesterday or something, and I was stuck on a level. I was waiting to level up the gold, and when I was getting enough gold so I could level up, had me another 25 levels, and I wasn't reaching it. But a bee had flown by, and the bee, after I clicked on it a bunch, proc Power Surge. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll be able to beat the boss now that I have twice as much DPS. So I checked, and yes, I was totally able to beat the boss. So I got not only the hero souls from that boss, but I also powered forward another 5 levels that I wasn't supposed to go to, meaning like my gold threshold had increased a little bit, mitigating the time it took to level up Cadmia another 25 levels. It was super nice. it was a super nice thing. It does save time, so Power Surge is useful in that regard. Metal Detector is useful right now more than it was previous episodes and iterations of me playing off screen, because then now we have fucking Fortuna, so we can get like silver stuff. But even before then, it was very useful, because every so often when you get the chest, it would just give you twice as much gold from that chest. It's as if you had gotten 2 chests, and that's a nice way to mitigate the what's it called? It's a nice way to mitigate you having to get a bunch of chests to level up Cadmia another 25 levels, especially when you're sort of like mid-ascension, you know. Not right now, because we're still like sort of like in the heat of the ascension, where we're just leveling up Cadmia and we're still killing enemies like non-stop without slowing down. But once you experience a little bit of slowdown, the extra chest value is huge, because that allows you to mitigate some of that slowdown by boosting you up a few extra level thresholds on your gilded person, whoever that may be. So that's why Metal Detector is good, and obviously Dark Ritual is good for the exact reason that you and me and we all know Dark Ritual is good, because it's just basically like a permanent damage upgrade for this ascension. It's super nice. I don't even know if the random procs count for this little thing that's going on down here, the 1 out of 20 Dark Rituals used. I would assume it is, because if you are able to, especially if you're doing like a very high like skill build, and you're getting a bunch of skill quests from your mercenaries and shit like that, I would imagine it'd be super broken if like you just proc Dark Ritual like 50 times or whatever during Ascension, and you're like, oh shit, I just fucking just doing the best damage ever, even though I'm super early game. So that's why, yeah. So yes. So I think that's why that's, even if we proc it from a B or from just a skill activation quest, I believe it still like counts toward the 1 out of 20. But even so, it's very nice. So if you get 20 of these, you get what's 0.05 times 20? What's 0.05 times 10? That's 0.5. So times 20 is just 1. So if you get all 20 procs of Dark Ritual on a Ascension, you're doing twice as much damage. Times 2 damage, basically. And that's really, really good. So that's why, I guess that's why they stopped the Dark Ritual helping you out after 20. So it's a nice little threshold to stop on. It's very very concise and logical. The Playsaurus, I'd like to commend you on that. It makes total sense. Thank you so much for playing my game. Okay. Oh wow. Just all of the chests, please. All of the chests, and it also gives me nothing, because I am... Oh, okay, well, there you go. I don't know what chest gave me that, but they were all giving me garbage until that last one gave me something. I wasn't even paying attention, to tell you the truth, to be honest with you. I just fucking speaking out of my butthole at this point. My commentary is a little bit, what's it called? Flowy at the moment. It's very flowy. It's mostly because my brain's just been on fucking, just being hijacked by my job at this moment. I was talking about it last episode, but I've just been fucking working doubles all fucking day. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I was supposed to work a double today. But then I realized, oh shit, I need to record. And one of my friends, she offered to cover, even though it's her like day off, because she was like, spend that time with by yourself, catching up on stuff, because you've been working doubles every day. She's real nice. She's a really nice lady. So I was like, oh, thank you so much. So yeah, and that was also the shift she told me that is also the shift that I was like, oh shit, bedbug scare. So I went home and fucking did all the things. I fucking cleaned everything, fucking scrubbed it until it was fucking black and blue, and then did a bunch of laundry. The only thing I've yet to do is take a shower. So once I'm done here, I'm probably gonna hop up in that shower, scrub my body, make sure there's no fucking shit anywhere on my body. Don't want shit on my body, obviously. Okay. Yeah, it's not helping that this fan is not turned on. It's just making my entire body more sticky and sweaty than it needs to be. I need to scrub this shit pretty hard when I get into the bathroom. When I get into the bathroom. When I get into the bathroom, bitch is gonna come at me and say it's a bathroom. Yeah, they're gonna tell me what a bathroom looks like, even though I know what it looks like, bitch. Yeah, suck my dick, eat some shit, and lick my clit. Fuck my horse and his friend. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know where that came from. I know exactly where that came from. I was watching some freestyles before I started recording. It started off as Hearthstone, and then it turned into freestyles out of nowhere. I don't know why, but I was watching best freestyles on the fucking radio show with like Sway and fucking like everyone. They're showing like it's not everyone was there at the same time, but it's like a compilation of some of the best ones. So they start off with like ASAP Rocky. Went into like what was it? Oh, they went straight into like Logic after that. Then Damian Lillard, Childish Gambino came on. I just finished watching Ezzy, and then I've yet to watch the last two people on this video are Lil Dicky, one of my faves, and also Eminem, which is pretty cool because I haven't heard Eminem rap in a really long time. Not out of not. At his fault. That's not his fault. That's totally my fault. Just because I haven't been all up on that M train for a while. I haven't been listening to like any type of music for a while. It's just I got other shit to do, man. I'm busy, man. I got shit to do. This fucking kid at my work, Jake, he keeps telling me to listen to songs. I'm just like, dude, I literally have no time. I'm recording this episode at 1 a.m. right now. This is how little time I have to listen to your goddamn songs. Even though your songs are like 3 minutes long, feasibly I could probably listen to them like 30 times on any given day. But still, I choose to think that I am busy. I think actually now that I'm talking it out and it's bringing back flashbacks and stuff, I think I remember what happened with Cadmia. We did encounter slowdown with Cadmia. It was a very slight slowdown, so slight, the slightest of the slight slowdowns, but it was enough to make me once again just fear. Like, oh shit, there's that slowdown. If we switch to Alabaster, boom, he's gonna fucking suck so many dicks. So, that's the reason why I decided to keep it on Cadmia, I guess. If I see anything different here, if I see any changes here, maybe I'll stop sucking the dicks and just switch it to Alabaster. But I don't know, man. Here's the thing: last Ascension was like around like 4 mil. It was like 4.1 mil even. And now we got less hero souls on this Ascension, even though we actually went further. I definitely went further. I remember getting more guilds. So I don't know, man. Maybe we've started hitting the threshold. Definitely gonna start transcending soon. Definitely is on the mind. I'm still gonna try and do the whole wait until you're at level 3,000 bit, but I think we'll be fine. Hold on, if you bear with me while I make the music change a little bit, we're gonna go over here and see that I can transcend for 11, man. And I just need another 7 mil or so to transcend for that 12th one. So so 2 more runs basically. Yeah, another 2 more after this one. So it'll work out on its own, I'm sure, at some point, somehow, some way. It'll be a thing. But we gotta grind it out at this point, and also see how far we can go. I forget what level we were at before we ascended this series of episodes. So highest zone this ascension is 22. Wait, oh no, that's this ascension. I'm talking about the highest zone ever. This Transcension is 2794. Okay, that's basically 2800. Just basically another 200 levels past that, we're able to transcend, or we're not able to, but they, someone told me that was like, that's a nice place to transcend right there. So another 200 levels. We'll transcend for like 12 ancient souls, or 13, depending on how long it takes us to get there. We'll figure it out though. 12, 13, I don't really give a shit either way. 12 is just a really nice number, and 13 is kind of bad luck. So I guess maybe I prefer 12 over 13. But regardless, it's peas and carrots at this point. Apples to oranges. I also been listening to Lil Dicky's Pillow Talking, it's called. It's a really funny fucking song. It's 10 minutes long, but it's about like he just had sex with a girl, and now they're just having pillow talk after sex. It's actually really funny because it's hard to explain, but it's very well written. Regardless, well, it looks like Cadmia did really fucking well here. If anything changes after I end this episode, I'll let you guys know. But looks like maybe we can guild Alabaster after this. All right. Well, thanks for joining me for this. Like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying the series thus far. I know I am. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.